Studios.
Miss Gristle, I must say, you do look exceptionally vexed today.
You flatter me, Dr. T.
Anything special in the mail?
Indeed there is. The Queen is allegedly sending a secret agent to spy on us. He is supposed to find out if you are possibly planning to strike a blow against the Empire.
Under no circumstances is the Queen to learn of my sinister plans, which is why we shall take a few precautions. Have any applications for the job as henchmen arrived?
Just one, Doctor. From a woman in the United States.
An American? That will guarantee a quick finger on the trigger. Send the young lady an invitation. For my part, I shall make sure this agent has an unforgettable stay on our island. Let the game begin.
You are so wicked, Dr. T.
Thank you, Miss Gristle. I ask you, who could stop me now?
A crying shame it is. Another little twerp. All they lasted 5 minutes tops.
Then you better pull your punches this time.
What? Wait a minute. Who are you?
You borrowed yourself some money from Mr. Lee, remember? To pay for your ship, and now he wants his money back.
Already? Listen, Rome wasn't built in a day either. It takes a little time to set up a business.
A little time? It's been 3 years. Now, Mr. Lee finally wants to see cash on the table, with interest galore, naturally. And we're going to beat that interest out of you.
Right, it's high time. Might I pound him to a pulp, please?
Oh, all right, but not all at once.
He's only half as horrid as his boss. Apparently, I still have a few debts to pay. I have no idea what's inside there, and unfortunately, in this condition, it doesn't help me to get anywhere either. Wherever it leads to, as long as I'm tied up, it doesn't help me one bit. He's only half as horrid as his boss. Ha! I eat goons like you for breakfast.
You're about to lose your breakfast, mate.
Well?
Girls don't really go for a belly like yours, do they, big guy?
Now you're really gonna get it.
My knife.
you wait!
No. Of all places, at the top of a tower. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's being way up high.
Come on, big guy! Let's break down the door!
I should hurry. How do I get down from here? Blocked. No two ways about it. I won't be performing any feats of daring do up here. What a heavy thing, and sealed tightly. That thing is stuck under the barrel. Sorry to say, the thing is too heavy. Cleanliness is being taken care of, up here too. Cleanliness is being taken... What a heavy thing! And sealed tightly! There'd be enough leverage if it stood a bit more on edge, but the way it is now, I suspect I'll have to think of something completely different. That did the trick. Hey, what?
We've got you now! Just you wait! We're going to come over and make mincemeat out of you! That won't help you for long! We'll be back up there in a jiffy!
A cleaning rag. See ya, blockheads! Oh no.
See? You can't get away from us!
Naturally. There's no handle from the outside. My knife. So that's where it is, down there. A bucket. These signs aren't standing here for laughs. All this filth makes what's already not especially inviting flooring even more dangerous. Did I already mention that I have a certain problem with heights? I'm not gonna climb there. At least, not as long as that beast squats there. Then again, maybe I can scare it off somehow. No tower can do without one. Yeah, now I can get my knife. Good to have it back again. Without the knife, this boy Jack's half naked. Eric, Lawrence, cast off. The gangster boss wants his loan back.
Jack, perhaps you ought to wind down a peg or two.
We've got a visitor.
Joe Little, from the Royal.
Sure, from the Royal Port Police.
No, Jack, he's...
Let me handle this. I know all there is about dealing with these guys.
Famous last words.
Listen, little Joe.
Joe Little.
Just because we've moored here for a few days without paying, and simply because we've unloaded our cargo at night without declaring it, that's certainly no reason to act like such a big shot. We've got bigger problems to solve, and time is short. So, how much do you want? 2 pounds? 3? Boys, how about taking a second to pull or...
Jack, he's...
Joseph Little from the Royal Secret Service.
Oh.
To be quite frank, I had a lucrative mission for you, but I'll have to think that idea over again very carefully.
Mission? Lucrative?
Word has it that you're the fastest captain on the London-India route.
Sure. Right you are. That's me.
Even though you do tend to lose your cargo rather frequently.
But like you said, I am fast.
And that's what we're looking for. The Queen wishes to have one of her best agents brought to an island in the Indian Ocean. The pay is £10,000 sterling to compensate for passage.
10,000? Wow. What exactly was the name of that island your agent's supposed to be brought to?
It is called Tooth Island. Hardly anybody knows the island's coordinates, and even fewer are welcome there.
Strange. That name seems to ring a bell. Whatever. At any rate, we've got to clear out of London, now.
Now, Jack, don't be a bleeding idiot. You're in off to that cutthroat up to your ears. You'd be better off here where you can straighten that out. We can't keep running away forever.
There you go. Solve your problems in London first. Those tough guys are not just going to leave us in peace.
Are you nuts? The further we are from our problems, the better. So, where's this agent we're supposed to take aboard?
You would not be taking him aboard here. That would occur halfway along the route instead, in South Africa.
Fine, we're in. Don't worry your pretty little head about that guy.
Well, to be honest.
We'll give him the royal treatment. Cast off, boys.
But the square sail hasn't been mended at all yet.
We'll do it on the way.
Oh dear, this is definitely going to cost me my job.
Curses! The little rat got away.
Where's he off to?
Look, he's left tracks behind.
Tracks? Leading where?
He's heading toward Cape Town.
Cape Town, at last.
That was one heck of a ride.
Wouldn't have been half as bad if the rotten four-lower topsail yard hadn't crashed down on me head.
And even that wouldn't have mattered too much if we'd had a first aid chest on board like we're supposed to.
Well now, don't be such a wimp, Lawrence.
Me? A wimp? I wouldn't complain as much if I got paid.
Lawrence is right. As long as you're not paying us anyway, the least we want is a shore leave that fits the bill.
Shore leave? We're taking that agent on board, and then it's time for us to get going again.
No can do, Captain. Our demand is clear-cut. A bit of shore leave's got to be part of the deal.
All right, but a short one, mind you.
And you gotta get us something to wet our whistles.
That's the ticket. Downright fun is what we want. The very least you could do is supply us with a bottle of rum for all the trouble we went to.
It seems to me he's wearing a British uniform under his poncho. The charming princess. Isn't she charming?
A small donation for a man whom fate has left in dire straits.
The Adventurer's Outfitter.
Help a former captain in need.
The Brilliant Colors of Africa.
A few pennies so I can buy my...
It matches this stack of papers wonderfully. Send your wild and incredible adventures to the loved ones back home. You can never have enough ropes. Royal Dutch Postal Service. I already have one on my ship. A curtain.
Are you crazy?
What deed confronts my eyes? Leave the young lady alone at once.
Shut your trap. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Shiver me timbers. Occupy.
Ooh, sharp cookie.
Ha!
What do you mean, ha?
Dear me. Ha! As in, ha! Another one of those down-and-out adventurers bent on trying their luck in Africa.
I'm a successful adventurer too, and the captain of a ship.
Captain? Of which vessel? I know all the ships in this region.
Of the legendary Charming Princess.
Charming princess? Never heard of her. Hold on, I have. Wasn't she the ship that was stranded off the coast of Bali because her crew was pickled? Half the Indian Ocean is still chuckling over that story to this very day.
That, in all likelihood, would have been the farming princess. They're easy to confuse, those two.
Didn't you say your name was Keane?
Let's change the subject.
Ha! Well done.
Prove you were successful.
Ha! Nothing simpler than that. I was on the Canary Isles and did a fabulous business there, old chap.
Prove you visited the Canaries.
I do have a bottle of fine Norwegian rum here. That's proof if there ever was any. It's the basis of my not inconsiderable wealth. The natives are literally mad about this stuff. Ha!
Prove that you're wealthy.
Let's see, here, you take the bottle. After all, I still got hundreds of them. Ha!
Has it ever crossed your mind that rum doesn't make you happy?
True, but selling rum certainly does.
Now there's a man who talks turkey. Thank you very much, sir.
The main thing is that you believe I truly am a successful adventurer.
That's a bit old-fashioned in my opinion. Someone's removed the clothes. It shows the Cape Town Harbor. Special sale, today only. Take 3 for the price of 2. What a pile of junk. He's surprisingly well dressed for a beggar.
Excuse me, sir. I don't intend to part with this stalwart companion just like that. A few blank coppers. Give to a captain of yore. Ah, what's the point? No one's listening anyway.
Here, take this bottle, but don't drink too much. We'll be setting sail soon.
Rum! Hey, it's a start.
Time for us to get going,
Time for a pub crawl.
and we won't be back until the funds run out.
See you later, Jack.
But oops, now the plank is broken clean off. So much for my secret stash. Oh well, more than these 30 shillings weren't in there anyway. There's a bit of water in the boat, but it's not sinking.
I could say Lord knows what. Give to the Federation of Wales.
Well then, all cats are grey at night.
Maybe.
The early bird catches the worm.
What exactly do you want?
Oh, for heaven's sake, the password! How am I to know whether to trust you if you don't give me the password?
No one ever said anything about a password.
They didn't. Rats, the colleagues of the Foreign Office have botched things up again. There simply should be more agents of my caliber. That would put a stop to the constant danger facing the Empire. Moving along. Are you Mr. Keane?
I am indeed.
Splendid, splendid. What I'll do is clue you in a bit then. Not too much, mind you. After all, you are merely the courier. So, I, the best agent the Empire can muster, am being sent to Tooth Island to get a look at what a certain renegade Dr. T is up to there. You see, the Empire has been pitted against a dire stroke of fate. A strange species of tea-eating plants is gobbling up the Indian tea plantations to their very roots. Only one variety has been spared. The tea owned and grown by Dr. T. Sounds a bit odd, doesn't it?
Plants that eat tea leaves? Oh, come on. What's so odd about that?
Nothing personal, but that strikes me as a bit odd too. Nonetheless, it is a known fact that this Dr. T has conducted experiments on plants.
A tea merchant called Dr. T? How silly can you get?
Personally, I believe it's some form of stage name.
Oh, a tea crisis. How shocking. I think I'm gonna faint.
All in all, your average subject could stand practicing a little abstinence, but the Queen will never, ever abstain from drinking her morning tea.
So armies are being conscripted and generals sent marching off all because of the Queen's tea?
Much more significant than that, the Queen has sent me.
Thank you. It's all clear as day to me.
Excellent.
If you're the Empire's best agent, we've got something to worry about.
Perish forbid! One valiant man is all it takes to turn the tides of battle.
Not exactly what I meant.
Skipped class during history, did you?
What do I have to do?
You? The first thing you could do is make yourself useful by mailing this parcel.
But there's not even a stamp on it.
That is your problem, not mine. Once you have mailed the parcel, I shall be ready to depart.
Listen, I'm a captain, not a...
Don't start putting on airs with me. A courier is a courier, lad. Tisk tisk. Oh, it's so hard to find well-trained staff these days.
In other words, I'm really supposed to play mail boy for you?
Do stop putting on those airs all the time. As a certified agent, I know all there is to know about you. I have your complete dossier at my disposal.
So, what do you know about me?
Well, the following story may sound quite familiar to you. In 1871, you were left on the doorstep of a London orphanage at the age of 2, parents unknown. Sole possession, a knife with a strange key on it.
You even know about my knife? That's impressive.
You ran away later on and became, in sequence, a deckhand, able-bodied seaman, and eventually a captain on the London-India route.
I see. Probably the classic situation where my reputation's preceded me.
Quite the contrary. We chose you because your success has been so minimal until now that hardly anybody remembers you.
Hold on there a second. On the London-India route, I'm as fast as greased lightning.
To our knowledge, the only lightning reported was the flash that struck your ship's mast last summer.
Hang on. Nobody can pack a cargo hold fuller than me.
That might be an interesting point, if you'd load something other than rats for a change.
But I'm still the only captain who has never, ever been searched by customs.
Only because the customs officers have a very long list, and you are at the very, very bottom.
Well, all right. So I haven't been too successful recently.
You see, that's why you're the perfect cover for a man of my importance. Now, kindly scrounge up a stamp first, then expedite this extremely important parcel to the post office. After which we should get going.